What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in from the America server. And once we have a developers node this time for the first batch of February, which will be on the 11th, so about in a week. And it's coming from GM Lakrak instead of GM Orville. And interestingly, it's quite long too. Actually, we do have a lot of stuff here, some that people have really been waiting on. The TLDR version is here, Hero Balance Patch, Reforge, Enchant System Improvement, Valentine's Day Dungeon, and the changes to the Growth Dungeon, so Stockade, Upper Dungeon, and I think it includes the Royal Vault, the Royal Treasury, and also Conquest, so they are molding this into a single dungeon. But okay, let's check what we have. Balance patch. This is something that people have been waiting on for a very long time. It will be Lockrock, Niylah, Luna, Mitra, Tanya, Kirza, Veronica, and Cain. Most of these are buffs except for Cain, actually. So let's go. Let's see what we have. We do have Lockrock, who is getting a major overhaul. His skill will now stun. It doesn't have the pushback anymore, but it will always stun, it seems. His smoke bomb will have this explosive material state, which increases damage that the target takes. And glue bomb, his third skill, will have an extra modifier if the target is in the explosive material, so this is like a combo move now. And also there is a new kind of mechanic for Lockrock, which is this experimentation successful, which means that randomly each experiment has a chance to succeed and enhance the effects of Lockrock next skill. So it seems that if you use one skill, then the next, if it's a success, then the next one might do some extra stuff. This means the cooldown does not occur, dispel all effects from the enemy target, or positive effects. The bomb explodes on contact. So okay, so that's a new mechanic. So his skills can get randomly increased. Also mana cost is increased. Lockrock will be again more interesting in PvP. He can now mana drain. He can target the enemy with the highest attack. More stuns. Yeah. Your attack rate, I guess that's attack speed, otherwise it wouldn't really make sense. So Transcendent 5. Unique weapon change. So each successful experiment increases attack and attack speed and damage against non-heroes. This means that Lockrock could actually be a PvE unit again. So against non-heroes by 6%, stacks up to 24, but I assume this is his 0-star unique weapon, so this will probably be more if you awaken the item. That could be good. Lockrock could be actually good in PvE now. Increases damage, reduces heal rate. Yeah, I think Lockrock got some interesting new mechanics. Depending how he scales, he might even be good in PvE as well now. Boss damage or non-hero damage is always good. That's actually better than boss damage because it works on everything. And yeah, he seems like he has some interesting stuff. Lots of CC, perhaps more damage. I guess we will see about that. And more control. High level Lockrock has always been a bit scary in Arena, so I guess he will be again experiment success. Yuck. Okay. Niylah. Now Niylah, I read through her skills and man, what the hell did Vespa again do? I'm just seeing Niylah all over in Arena again. Okay, so first skill. Niylah dashes toward the enemy twice. The first attack moves behind enemy targets, dealing physical damage and knocking them down. The second attack moves behind the enemy with the highest attack, inflicting physical damage, knocking him down, and increasing the physical damage they take for a period of time. Which means Niylah will actually knock down the whole team with her first skill, and then move on to the highest attacker and knock them and stun them. No, knock them down again. So that's 2 stuns or knockdowns in one skill, and the second part will target the highest attacker and increase the damage they take. So, oh god. I haven't used Niylah in ages. She used to be one of my PvP tanks in a long time ago. Like seriously, years ago. Anyway, wind reading, second skill, dispels negative effects, so she gets a self cleanse and casts wind reading to all allies, increasing attack and P dodge. If an ally in wind reading successfully dodges, their crit damage increases, can stack up to 10 times. So basically her S2 got improved and the mana cost is reduced to 1. So essentially, again, PvP, this means she can almost instantly cleanse herself if she got CC'd. Dope. Dive Bomb attacks nearby enemies in a circular range, P damage and stunning them. When using this skill, depth penetration is increased. That they don't say anymore that it scales with knockdown target. That seems to be not part of it anymore. But it does more damage if it does more damage because depth penetration. Okay. Tornado Strike, so her fourth skill, which is a proc, increases Niylah's depth penetration and def normal attacks and skill ignore damage reduction effect. Now, if someone can translate this to me in plain English, I would love that. Def penetration and def normal and def. Oh, okay. Sorry. Def penetration and def. Okay, so she gets more defense, more def penetration, and her normal attacks and skill ignore damage reduction effect. Normal attacks and skill ignore damage reduction effect. What? Skill ignored. Okay. I guess we will see this when they do the final wording. I'm not quite sure what the heck this means. Normal attacks and skill ignore. So normal attacks will do ignore damage, but then why reduction effect? I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. In addition, normal attacks have a chance to deal additional physical damage and stun. So yeah, she gets proc and the stun, a proc damage and stun skill. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Transcendence perks. Fierce Winds. Gain CC immunity for the duration of skill. More immunity. Jesus Christ. I so hate PvP already, and this is gonna be even worse now. The dark is increased P damage. Okay, mana cost increased by 1 and dispels positive effects of all enemies. Okay, so this makes it for 2 mana, it becomes Scarlet says 2 without the damage. I think it doesn't do damage to anyone. Okay, max number of stacks of crit damage boost increases to 20. So if you are running her as a damage increase character, then this is nice. Dive Bomb damage increased, reduces the heal rate. Okay, so Tornado Strike, damage of normal attacks increases by 25 and reduces cooldowns of all skills. What? So she can spam her skills if you pick this one, or I don't know, depends how many. I guess this is on when it procs. When this procs, you get a 2 seconds cooldown reduction. Okay. At the beginning of each battle, own depth penetration increases by 400. When activated in guild battle upon activation during guild war, gains immunity to CC for 10 seconds. So in guild war, if she procs her skill, her auto attack skill, she becomes immune to CC for 10 seconds. And the depth penetration boost is irremovable. Okay. So she has CC immunity on her skill 1, and she has CC immunity on her proc. Okay. Dark perk, yeah, increases own attack. Upon a critical hit, increases own attack by 3% and P dodge by 30 for 10 seconds. This effect stacks up to 10 times, so 30% attacks, 300 P dodge, which is also 30%. Yeah, I mean, okay. Unique weapon increases P damage for 10 seconds and reduces CC resistance. If the target is a boss, Niylah deals 2% more damage to the boss. Damage bonus to bosses stacks up to 10 times. Okay. Well, I don't know if she will be a DPS really that's good at DPS, but she will be mad in PvP, I think. Unique Treasure 1 increases damage by 50% and reduces mana by 200 upon a critical hit. So not only will she knock down the highest attacker while being CC immune, she will also burn mana. Okay, wind reading, all effects become irremovable, and upon activation recovers own HP. So she becomes, I mean, this could be like in Guild Conquest, this could be good that she no longer gets dispelled. Okay, Dive Bomb reduces mana cost and increases damage. Alright, Tornado Strike increases chance of dealing additional damage by 10% that upon activating during duel. Okay, to targets max HP. Yeah, that could be good. So, yeah, Niylah got a massive boost if you ask me. She will be very, very annoying. Built-in CC immunity, a cleanse, a dispel. CC to the highest attacker, and if her damage goes up, I already see this is like Ricardo, who just can't be shut down at times, and it's just really annoying. Luna, okay. So people didn't like her Transcendence 5. I honestly don't know nothing about Luna now because I never ran her. Let's actually check, what does Luna do? I was looking up Lockrock because I wanted to know what the heck he does. So what's this now? At the beginning of each battle, grants Blessing of Carrot for 20 seconds, increases damage dealt to non-hero enemies, and reduces damage received. Okay, but this is only for 20 seconds, and now this has been changed to unlimited. Okay, so basically it means damage to non-heroes enemies by 30% and 30% less damage. Now is this only from non-heroes or from everyone? Whatever, it's a buff. Okay, so this is no longer limited. This means she can be used in more scenarios, even that take longer. Gotcha, additional recovers 1 orb of mana after skill activation. Okay. Gains immunity to CC. Okay. It will increase your crit damage. Oh, I don't have her unique weapon anymore. I grinded her. Alright, so buffs to Luna. CC immunity, more CC immunities. She already has a self-cleanse. So. Yeah, well, she might be more popular now. I guess it's not a terribly big buff, but it's a buff. Mitra, sorry. So Death Mark maximum stacks change to 200, and if you take the Death Mark's the light perk for her skill 4, this is increased to 300. So he caps out later in long battles. And max number of stacks is increased to 100 to 120. Which stack was that? Mitra was like my first physical damage hero, and I haven't used him in ages because he's just, I don't even know where he is in my list. I haven't used Mitra in so long. I must be blind, but I really do not know where Mitra is now. Help me. Where is Mitra? God damn it, where is Mitra? I seriously don't... No, he should be Transcendence 5. Where... Oh yeah, okay, I went past him. Okay, so critical hit increases own crit damage by 0.5% and attack speed by 5. This stacks... Okay, so he gets 10% attack and 100 attack speed bonus from this, so that's like, alright, 10% attack, not bad. I don't know if this is good enough to make him more viable again. More stacks are of course good, but long battles, I wonder if he's still gonna be outshadowed by Cecilia and others who also are a bit slow, or like Chase, who is also a bit slow. Seems like all the physical bosses heroes are a bit slow, but yeah, who knows, maybe this is a comeback for Mitra. Glad that I grinded all his stuff lately. Whatever. Yeah, Mitra buff, I guess we will see how this scales and how it makes him better. Changing the max stacks to 300. Okay, Tanya. Again, Tanya is getting a pretty big buff. First skill is changed that in... I guess this says that in stealth state she will no longer stun, but she will deal more crit damage. So if she crits with it, she will deal more damage, and this is changed from crit chance to actual increased damage. Again, change to increased damage. Silent ambush for 4 skill. Silence duration increases to 1.5 sec. Okay. Increased damage. Staff mode effects change. Crit chance increased. So she gets more crit when she is in stealth. Okay. That's so. Blade Tornado, Transcendent skill, decreases the target's mana and other mana burn. It seems like this is the month of mana burns. Whisper of Death, mana cost is reduced, so she will be faster. And now what I really love, and another absolute skill, unique weapon, avoid all attacks for 2 to 5 seconds at the start of each battle. So, avoid all attacks. She can be hit. What the hell? Why do we need these kind of skills? I really do not understand. I really hate them. It's just makes super cheesy, stupid comps, and just generally makes PvP not fun, if you ask me. Getting so she gets a damage boost, she will be faster to dish out her damage, and for 5 seconds she cannot be touched. Thank you. That's really useful. Yanne, so they say that they want to make her a better damage dealer against dragons. She gets additional damage to dragons increased, effect is irremovable, additional damage to dragons increased, additional damage to dragons increased. Again, the problem with Yanne is she isn't really good anywhere else, and dragons are not that popular anymore. They are not the end game. There are other arrays which are not dragons, and dragon gear is no longer the end game gear. So having a character that's only really good at dragons doesn't make that much sense anymore. You can farm hard mode dragons for legendary scrolls without Yanne, and just building her for dragons just makes no sense. If you love her, of course, this is good for you. I'm sure if you want to do higher level raids, then this is good for you, but you can get by with any DPS doing 4 or 5 easily, and it just doesn't make any sense to build Yanne unless you really want a specific Dragon Slayer, and there is no reason to want one, I think. So, yeah. It's good that she gets a buff. I just don't really see her role in the game anymore. Kirze. Now, of course, Kirze was the artist competition hero that was selected, the Catlady that we all love. So they say that they didn't really like her performance, so they are changing her skills. First skill gets damage increase. Second skill, this is this is her buff and AoE stun, so this is now 2 seconds and 1 second increase, and the shockwave damage is increased. Also the cooldown will be shorter, so this is a flat out buff. Bloom Crimson Flower, Arcane Crystal Curse, duration reduced from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, and additionally 130 increase in damage to the explosion per stack of Arcane Crystal Energy. Again, something I need to check because I'm a dumbass and I forgot to look up what exactly this did. I never use her anywhere. So yeah, this was 10 seconds, reducing attack speed, dealing M equal to... So it will last longer, shorter, so you have less time to put in your stacks, but they will do more damage. I don't know, is this really a buff or not? I mean, it might be. I'm not. It makes him more bursty with this skill. You do not need to wait 10 seconds anymore. It's only 5, which means, I guess, in certain situations like world bosses where you have a certain window of damage, you do not need to wait for that 10 seconds, and you get more energy in a shorter time frame. Or if you might be even be able to combine this with Oddity, do a quick burst, then do an Oddity, do a quick burst again. So I guess this is a buff. It will do more damage. It's just you have less time to do your stacks. Anti-evil deeds, in duration of CC to boss is increased. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, mana cost reduced, Bloom Crimson Flower inflicts 2 stacks of Arcane Crystal Energy, yeah, so you can stack this up faster, which is necessary to do more damage with it. So this will be the go-to perk for this skill if you want to use her as a damage dealer. What was the skill now? If there is only one enemy, okay? Increases attack speed. So I guess they're removing the if there is only one enemy part from this. Yeah, it's just that. Okay. The increases crit damage and death penetration. This effect is boosted X times once Kirza attacks the enemy 100 times. What's X times? We don't know. Okay. Well, this could be good. It's a buff. What's a tier dark? Okay, so this was just attack speed and they are changing it to death penetration and crit damage. Well, good enough. Works for me. But you need to hit 100 times, so this is for boss battles, I guess. Unique gear, unique treasure, increases attack speed and increase penetration of all allies by 250. So as a buffer and for herself buff, this could be good. Yeah, I guess this is making Kirzi more overall useful, better at CC, buffing your team, having faster knockdowns. She might be good. I don't know if I would use her on World Boss 1 because 2 fast knockdowns are not good because you will not get the oddity reset. But yeah, I mean, for certain comps that rely heavily on knocking down the boss a lot of times, this could be a new option. I'm thinking Kirza Tio maybe, 2 warriors with similar looks and skills. Yeah, I think Kirza might be fine. If you like her and she's cute, why wouldn't you like her? Then this could be good. Veronica, and I was really conflicted about this one. They say that she is not really doing well enough as a buffer, so they are buffing her. Let's see how they do that. Increase the duration of her skill by 2 seconds. So instead of 10, this is not 12. She does have a unique treasure which also decreases the cooldown or increases the duration. Anyway, you can mess around with it to have a real high uptime already. So I guess at lower investment this makes her better. But they are changing her second skill light, which is now increase an additional 40% in attack. Now you get instead of 15% boss damage, you get 25, but only for the first 3 times of skill use. If you have done any boss battle, any world boss battle where you would use Veronica, 3 times is nothing. Especially because in most comps where you use Veronica, you would also have Oddi. And guess what Oddi does? He resets the skills. So, sorry, my voice is leaving me. I haven't been speaking this long, you know why? Basically, 3 times can be gone in like the first knockdown. I don't get this. How is this a buff? Vespa, what are you thinking? Cain. Now, Cain has been running Rampart in PvP, and oh god. And Vespa is seeing this, so they are reducing some of his skills, so he's less potent in PvP, less shorter damage reduction time, but more damage reduction. And if you cleanse his physical damage increase skill from Tyrant form, it will not be reapplied for 3 seconds. Okay, God, there is still a lot to go and I can speak. That's where a lovely girlfriend comes in with a glass of water. Okay, now I'm leaving again. Sorry. Maybe I should just have edited this, but I suck at that. So, reforge and enchant system improvement. General reforge. So after reforging a stat, the new option of the enhancement level will match the level of the option before. So if you have a maxed out stat and you reforge it, the new stat will be maxed out. You are not losing money by reforging stats. Yeah, at the maximum you will not need additional enhancement. And they say that even before the update, in case of regular reforge, the same option does not appear. So they say that if you are reforging attack on an item, a normal item, then you will not get it again. Already this should be in the game, that's what they say. I guess so. I haven't been reforging that much lately. Okay, unique treasure reforge. So if you get the same option again, let's say you are trying to reforge attack again, and you have 7%, then the next reforge will be at least one level higher than the previous. So instead of 7, you would get what's counting as one level. I think they go by 0.5%. So attack would be, instead of 7, you might get 7.5. And if the current option is at its maximum, the same option will no longer appear. So if you are trying to roll out of, say, physical defense and it's already maxed, then you will no longer get physical defense. Yeah, I'm not exactly what we hoped to get with the reforge. Yeah, wait, I was actually reading enchants now. But anyway, it's the same principle that the new stat, if you are at maximum, the new stat will not appear again. It's the same for both. I just got lost there a bit. So anyway, not really what we were hoping for, but I guess once you go to the maximum level of a stat that you do not want to get, then you can keep trying, and at least that one will not come up again. So if you are, say, maxed out 14% physical defense, then reforging or enchanting that again will not bring up physical defense for you, since you could only get a lower value anyway, or the same. So all in all, a bit more convenient to change the stats on your gear. Not really what we were hoping for. I think this still could be made more user-friendly, because it's one of the very annoying parts of the game, trying to get the right stats on an item, especially unique items like treasures and enchants. Don't get me started on trying 50 times just to get a single attack enchants, and then it of course rolls with the lowest option possible. So this doesn't address that, but it's an improvement, so I guess I should be happy. Okay, we are getting a new event of dungeon thing, Valentine's Day, Annette and Requena collecting chocolate. Okay, and we will get, you can get unique weapons, unique treasures, soulstone fragment tickets, ether, and NPC gifts. But they haven't given more info on this yet. And as said, they are consolidating the growth dungeons, Royal Vault, Stockade, Upper Dungeon, Conquest. If you do not use your keys, they say these are the quantities that they will be exchanged. Upper Dungeon pack will give you fragments. For one pack you get 126 fragment tickets. Stockade key bundles, skill book tickets, and Royal Treasure bundle will give you gold. Yeah, I would say if you can run boosters, then it's still better to run your Royal Treasure keys. I don't bother with Stockade anymore. Upper Dungeon, yeah, I've already used them. Okay, that seems to be it. It's a pretty long and detailed update. Thank you GM Lakrak for that, and the devs for giving us this note. Of course, they warned that there still might be changes before this goes live, but this is the plan for now. So yeah, okay. I should not have scrolled there. Oh god damn it. All right, okay, so this is the patch notes for now. Curious, balance patch, ups and downs, reforge, Valentine's Day, even dungeon, growth dungeon contents. All in all, stuff to look forward to. Nothing really new, but all in all, improvements, I would say, mostly. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cloudie out. Bye bye.